Mark Flanders, and I am the proud husband of Susan Boyer Flanders. Sue graduated from Bloomsburg University in 1984 with a bachelor's degree in secondary education. During her time here at Bloomsburg, she was a four-year standout of the women's swimming team, earning 10 All-American accolades and winning a pair of Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference titles. She also finished fourth or better at PSAC championships 18 times, earning 13 all-conference performances in the pool during that period. When she graduated, Sue held 16 records. One of those, a record-breaking time as part of the 200-yard medley relay squad, set in 1982, stayed at the top of the program until 1996. So after leaving Bloomsburg, Sue taught high school Spanish at Upper Perkiomen High School in Pennsburg, Pennsylvania. In 1990, she earned a master's degree teaching English as a second language from Westchester University. She taught for 33 years and got to retire in 2017. For 16 of those 33 years, she coached high school, YMCA, and USA swimming. She's been a member of the United States Masters Swimming for the past 25 years. She's participated in numerous master swim meets and currently holds 8 Delaware Senior Olympic swimming records. She plans on swimming in the Senior Olympic Nationals in Fort Lauderdale next spring. Sue and I presently reside in Long Neck, Delaware on the Indian River Bay, and when she's not enjoying the time with her 2 children, her 3 stepchildren, 2 grandchildren, or our dog, she spends her time swimming, biking, painting, and hanging out with friends. So now, Mary, I'd ask you to call Sue.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome our 195th member of the Bloomsburg University Hall of Fame, Susan Boyer Flanders.
First, I'd like to thank the committee that chose me to receive this award. This is truly an honor. Swimming at Bloomsburg had a big impact on my life. As my husband mentioned, after I graduated, I coached swimming for many years. I'm proud to say that over those years, I've coached several swimmers who have continued their swimming careers here at Bloomsburg, including the current assistant coach, Bridget Hilferty. I have a lot of swimming memories from my years here. I remember the grueling double workouts. Some days we swam for an hour and a half in the morning and another 2 hours in the afternoon. I remember practicing in the old Centennial Pool, which was the original pool on campus and is now Centennial Hall. I remember catching the 3 o'clock bus for practice and occasionally missing that bus and having to walk all the way up here to the field house. I remember living way downtown above the 2 Boys Pizza shop with my roommate, who was also a swimmer, and our long walks up College Hill every day. I remember when our teams stayed at school to train during holiday breaks when all the other kids went home. I remember eating late dinners in the Scranton Commons and that darn all-you-can-eat ice cream bar that always seemed to get the best of me. I remember the fun times we had traveling to our away meets in the school bands and our team song, Celebration by Kool and the Gang. Our away meets took us to many of the state universities, and we were fortunate enough to travel to Long Beach, California one year for our NCAA meet. I vividly remember swimming in the finals of the 100-yard individual medley at that meet, but it was mainly because I false started. Luckily for me, there was a double false start roll back then, and I was able to hold it steady the second time. I remember leaving Bloomsburg a much faster swimmer than when I arrived. I'd like to thank my former coach, Mary Gardner. She was an extremely dedicated coach who focused on making us all faster swimmers with her knowledge of swimming and training. But even more important than that, she was an amazing role model for us young girls at the time. She truly cared about each one of us and made us feel like a family. Somehow, she managed to keep us focused on both our swimming and our schoolwork. And I'd also like to thank Mary for never making me swim the 400-yard individual medley or the 200-yard butterfly. My son and daughter live in Louisville, Kentucky. Unfortunately, they weren't able to be here tonight. My daughter's busy with our new 4-month-old grandbaby. But they were both swimmers as well, and they were both recruited to swim at the University of Louisville. Thank you to my sister for being here tonight. Remember when we started swimming for that little summer swim team? You were way faster than me back then. My mom and dad are here tonight. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for supporting my swimming, starting when I was 7 or 8 years old, and for taking me to hundreds of swim meets over the years, and sometimes waiting for hours to watch me swim for less than a minute. When I first shared the news with my dad that I was being inducted into the Hall of Fame, he asked me if it was for having the most parking tickets. Apparently, I had plenty of those in my years here. But honestly, my parents were my biggest fans. Thank you to my husband, Mark, for understanding my passion for swimming and for supporting my crazy swim habits today. Thank you for agreeing to only vacation somewhere within 10 miles of a lap pool, and for all the times you patiently waited for me to finish a morning swim before we could start our day together. And finally, it was a man by the name of Francis Sell who introduced me to Bloomsburg. He was a family friend, and we all knew him as Doc Sell. He brought me to see the university, and I believe it was on that first visit that I met Mary Gardner. He attended the Bloomsburg State Teachers College in the 1930s and was a standout on the cross-country and track and field teams. He was inducted into the Bloomsburg University Athletic Hall of Fame in 1988. He passed away several years ago, but I know he would be proud of me receiving this award, and I'm honored to join him in the Hall of Fame. Thank you, and congratulations to all the other inductees tonight.